Hello everyone, I'm Cole from the Kingdom here on Cassiday's channel. Today we're starting a new campaign of Dungeons & Dragon Age called Wisdom's Folly. We're joined here with Cassiday, of course, also Darth Shady, Lisa Lynn, and Lady Sullivan. Before we get into it, I want to explain a few things. Number one, we're using a lot of homebrew material to make this work within the setting, while also keeping everything balanced. Also, I'm a pretty generous DM in general. I will bend the rules for the sake of the story, but not too much. Second, this takes place after Veilguard. Here are the major world decisions. Most of these really aren't gonna matter, but I'm sharing just in case. Not spoiling anything, but we may encounter some characters that were affected by choices. But let me put it this way. Swap out those characters with somebody else, the story's pretty much the same. Alistair, Loghain, Stroud, timeline works itself out. And third, I don't have a third thing, but this list was feeling a little incomplete, so here we are. So with all that said, on to the adventure. Welcome, heroes. So we begin in the Free Marches city of Hazmal. Specifically, we are in the Docks district, known colloquially as Quay Town. We come to a humble seaside or riverside office owned by Ledric Bavorn, a dwarf of the Merchants Guild. So here is a qunari by the name of Vashran. He is there with another dwarf named Jarad Garak. They're going over an expedition into the deep roads that seems to have gone awry. And it is during this conversation that there is a knock on the door by an avvar woman. Bavorn yells, "Come in."
Alright, I come in. I carefully open the door.
Okay.
And I'm like, "Hi, sorry." And then she looks around the room, kind of embarrassed. Am I interrupting something?
You're with the avvar, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Well, it's a bit of a long story. I'm sorry, I'm looking for, Bavorn. She quickly grabs her notebook. Sorry, I'm looking for Ledric Bavorn. Is he here?
That's me, says the balding dwarf man with an enormous beard. Next to him,
Hi.
you also see another dwarf.
Hi. My name is Ylva from, Avvar Hold. Ylva Runastolten, and she kind of hesitantly holds out a hand as if to shake his hand, but she's not quite sure what to do.
He starts to answer. He goes, "What are you doing?" And then there is a knock on the window. And you all turn and see a hooded, masked figure at the window. Lady Sullivan.
All you hear is a crash and the window breaking as this masked figure comes into the room.
Lady.
What the f*** are you doing?
Is Vashran sitting in here? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he's there. He's just kind of chilling in the corner.
Vashran's just not moving. He's just sitting in the corner, not reacting to this at all.
Ilfa's just taking a few steps back. Just kind of not sure what to do.
You know there's a door, Vashran says to what your character don't know what your character's name is yet. Lady Sylvie.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I don't know who to address first. I don't think he's gonna address anybody. He's gonna look at Bavorn and be like, he's gonna brush himself off, look at Bavorn. Does he know what Bavorn looks like?
Yes, you met him,
Okay,
but briefly.
Bavorn, I have business with you, he says.
Where is your master?
My master? What?
The necromancer woman. Where was she?
That is exactly what I'm asking you. Where is she?
He starts to answer, and then the door swings open again, and in comes a well-dressed elf.
He just stands there, scanning the room, glaring daggers at everyone.
Oh.
Oh, for f***'s sake. Okay. What? All right, one at a time. Avvar, woman. What do you need? What do you need?
That's me. It's a bit of a delicate matter. Sorry. She steps a bit closer to him and she's like, "Our Hold Beast's missing, and since you have had dealings with my tribe before, I was hoping you might be able to help me."
What is missing?
Our Hold Beast? She speaks up a little louder now.
And what is this Hold Beast?
Oh, so you see, our Hold Beast is very important to our tribe. We consider him kin. And he's been missing, and I suspect he has been kidnapped.
Okay.
Just know he is very important to our tribe.
But what is he, like a dog?
He is he's a giant bat.
His eyes get kind of wide at that. He's like, okay.
He's friendly. To us, at least.
I'll take your word for that. Skeleton, what do you want?
Firstly, I just want to say that I think some of us have more pressing business than petty animals. So,
Oh, all
Eva
right.
looks very hurt at that comment.
bat or otherwise, it doesn't matter. You, stupid dwarf man, okay? I'm looking for Nathia. Where is she?
Last I saw, I told her to go talk to Bram Dreskel. That was last night.
Last night. I don't believe you. And he draws his weapon, which would be a greatsword.
Holy
Oh. Vashran immediately
Oh.
draws his weapon.
So does the other dwarf, Garak. And then a city guardsman kind of wanders into the doorway, and he's got his hand on his sword. And he goes, "Is there a problem here?"
Yes, there is. This man is conducting shady business. I'll have you know. I don't know what these people's involvement is, but you need to arrest this man now.
I don't mean to
Yes.
offend, but this guy has been dealing with our tribe for years. Our tribe trusts him completely.
And you are
What
complicit.
exactly are you accusing him of?
The guardsman says, "I'm going to need you to put that sword away, young man."
Are you speaking to me?
Yes, I am.
I'm flattered, firstly, but why would I do that? They have weapons drawn.
You drew yours first.
No, I didn't.
He just scoffs.
He looks at Bavorn and he says, "We were following this cloaked, masked man with a sword all through Quaytown. Is there a problem here, Mr. Bavorn?" He's gonna sigh. Look, all of you are here suddenly. I need a minute. Okay, let's start over. Skeleton, you need to find your master. I can help you. Okay?
Fine, but you must speak now.
She was looking for a stolen item. I pointed her in the direction of a man I thought could help. She went to see him. I haven't seen her since.
And what proof do you have?
What proof would satisfy you?
Anything that doesn't tell me you're lying.
Well, then, no, I don't. I don't have any proof of that. Now, would you
Alright,
like to fight these
Okay.
3 very armed people, or would you like to put your sword away?
He has a look around the room and begrudgingly puts away his weapon.
Eva lets go of a sigh of relief.
Vashran will also put down his weapon.
Thank you. Now, first, let me address my friend here. He's pointing at Enzolio, the elf. Why are you here?
I have questions. I'm investigating.
I've been getting that a lot, it seems.
Then perhaps you can tell me who sells Dumat's torpor
A lot of people?
and who sells and makes these Mali blades.
You could ask half the blacksmiths in the city. I don't know what you want here.
I want to know names of people selling Dumat's torpor
Why?
because someone died. That's why.
People die all the time.
You may have gathered this happens kind of a lot.
Oh, really? It's kind of only my job. I'm an assassin and a spy. But tonight, a crow has been found dead. So you understand? See?
The
Why
city
am I
guard is
spy?
next to you, and he's just kind of giving you a side eye with his hand still on his sword.
And Zola just like narrows his eyes at him, kind of like taunting him. Try and find out what happened.
Okay. He puts his head in his hands. It's like noontime, by the way.
This poor guy.
He's like, okay. I can't deal with all of you at the same time, I don't think. So, okay, we got a giant bat missing. We got woman went missing looking for a stolen item. We got these guys who got a bunch of their mates kidnapped. He points at Vashran and the other dwarf. And he's like, is there anything else that I can help you with right now? Any other information?
And Zola just like crosses his arms like, I've already, giving him like a look like he's already said what he's looking for, and he's like, just tilts his head forward menacingly.
I've got a little bit more information. Maybe you can help me. And she starts like describing. I don't have actually have a description of the people that I saw, on the tribe's borders, but I imagine my character describing this person or the people that she saw. So I don't think we determined that yet.
Sure.
But yeah, that.
Sure, that's fine. All right, so he listens to that. You know what, Vashran? That sounds eerily similar to the kind of people that attacked your team.
Wait, so they do not only steal, but they attacked people? Are they bandits?
They killed many of my company and kidnapped the others.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Did they kill with a double-edged blade? A forked blade?
Did they, Cole?
Yes.
They did.
Huh.
How do you know?
Because the crow I found dead was killed. There were scratches indicated a fork blade and indications of Dumat's portor. It is a poison. It makes a green ring around the wound.
How peculiar. He says with almost a sense of disinterest.
Oh, by the lady, does that mean... Oh no. If they
Alright.
killed people, does that mean our whole beast could be dead?
So Bavorn's gonna ask Enzolio, was anything taken?
See, Vittori's stuff. And wait, I need to check what else. And his magical ring.
He grumbles. All right, gather around, gather around. He kind of beckons you all towards the table. He looks at the city guardsman. He's like, you can wait outside, please. The guardsman just kind of backs up, but he doesn't close the door. Sometime during the Blight, new players came to town. Well, here, Tantervale, all over. Don't know much about them. They're not a gang. They're not mercenaries. They're not a cult. Well, they offer bounties for relics, artifacts, magic like that. Even magic animals, I've heard. I don't know where they get their coin, but I hear they pay a lot. Don't know much else. That's not my trade. I stay out of magic. He's very serious about that. Says, a stolen staff and a magic ring? Sounds like them. Giant magic bat? Sounds like them. Grave robbers? Them. And you two, he looks at Vash and the other dwarf, he says, Ten Royals says they were after the same loot as you. So, I'll tell you whatever I can. Now, like I told your master, Skeleton, there's only one guy I know of, personally, who deals with them. Bram Dreskel, runs Dreskel's Emporium. He's the only one I know that can help you.
Then it seems we have a goal in mind.
Perhaps. See,
A common enemy, as it were.
So does that mean we're all going to be working together then? She looks up at the other people in the room.
Sounds
kinda
like
nervously.
sounds like you're all going the same way.
Right. All right. Yep. All right.
Any questions?
do you have names of some of these members? Like, for example, the Ronald Lachlan.
Oh, that idiot. No. I mean, maybe he dealt with them. I don't know.
Well, now he is dead because he was my job, and the job was a success, of course. It is what happened after that I'm investigating.
Well, no. If I knew any of their members, I'd send you straight to them.
So what was the person's name that we needed to seek out? I'm quickly gonna take notes.
Bram Dreskel.
Ilva grabs her notebook and she also writes this down.
Vashran looks over at Gerard.
Mm-hmm.
Am I good to leave you now?
Yeah, you know what? You go with him. I'm gonna stick here with Ledric and talk about how we can maybe recoup some losses from this whole thing.
Very well. He takes a step towards Yilva to follow her out the door since she's the closest to it.
Sorry, what?
He was just...
Sorry.
Yilva's taking notes, and you're
Yeah.
so occupied that you
Yep.
suddenly Vashran is just standing right next to you at the door, looking very far down on you from his height.
Oh, excuse me, I didn't see you there. Hi? Can I help you?
He's just staring down at her, and eventually goes, "I thought we were going out the door."
Oh, right. Of course. Yep. And without saying anything else, she puts away her notebook and she steps through the door and she goes in a random direction because she has no idea where to go.
All right. He
And
ducks
Zolio,
through the doorway.
I think you would know the city best.
Yeah, so I kind of grab Ivla, by the fabric near her collar or whatever, just kind of pull her back.
Oh,
We need a
oh.
plan. We need to find which direction to go to first. Otherwise, we will get lost.
Yes, you are right. I'm sorry, I'm not quite familiar with this city or any city at all, really. Do you have any idea where we should be able to meet this Bram Driscoll?
You want to go to
Driscoll's Emporium?
you want to go to his emporium. It's at the corner of the West Market and Business District.
Perhaps we should begin at the market to find the emporium.
Sounds good. Do you know where the market is?
Follow me.
Yeah.
Right.
And Zolio knows where the market is. I don't know where the market is.
You've gone through enough of the city at this point that you have a good idea.
So I, Darshady, will follow my character and Zolio towards the market.
Okay. So you guys are heading north. All right. So you walk out of the small office and out into Quaytown. This is the docks district. So you hear bells and bird calls. You smell the Minanta River and a lot of fish cooking. There's a bunch of stalls with some merchants selling like food or equipment that's used by sailors. A lot of stores doing the same. But this is not really the market district. This is very much for people coming and going from the city. So there's a fair amount of like low-class taverns and inns in this area, and as you get like into the business district, which is a little north of where you are, you'd find like more upscale establishments. As you walk, you have the time to talk if you want to, and I'll give you a chance to do that in a second here. And let me know if you want to keep an eye out for anything on the way. First, I want to set the scene a little bit. So like I said, it's about noon. The buildings in this area are mainly made from adobe, but the city walls and more upscale districts are sandstone. Hasmal is in an interesting place geographically, because to the east you have a lot of like grasslands and farms, whereas to the north and west you have a desert. It's at a good nexus point for trade, because it's between Navarra and the rest of the free marches. So like all the ships traveling on the Minanta River to and from Navarra have to pass Hasmal. Also, because it's kind of in this, it's very much inland, it was spared from a lot of the Antom invasion and the Blight, and the Venatori didn't really care much at the time. So Hasmal actually did a lot better than a lot of other Free Marches cities. Back in the day, this is just a little bit of a history lesson. Back in the day, the city was Tevinter. It wasn't always called Hasmal. So you still see some remnants of traditional Tevinter architecture, but that's really only on older buildings. The more recent buildings took on a more ornate architectural style. Sorry, I got really into this. So there's a lot of curves on doorways and windows. It's a much more fluid design as opposed to like Tevinter pointiness. Now, you're also noticing a lot of people around, like a lot. For those of you who have spent time in cities before, this is more people than you're used to on the street. For those of you who have not been to cities before, you wonder how people can live like this. In fact, all of you, at some point on the way into town, you would have seen temporary like shelters outside the city walls, like tent cities or shanty towns. So, with all that said, yes.
How much taller on average is Vash compared to the regular citizens of Hasmal?
How tall is Vash?
He's about 7 foot.
He's at least a foot taller than most people.
Okay.
A foot and a half on average. So he gets some looks, and also Lecter, Sullivan. You're getting some looks too, mainly because you're in a cloak and a mask and have a giant sword.
Makes sense.
That's fair. Yeah.
He doesn't care. He's just ignorant of it. He's just following quiet like everyone else.
Yeah, same with Ilva, just because you're dressed very differently. But you do notice, like, there's a lot of... Okay, I don't want to say a lot of different styles of dress, but you do see some people dressed starkly different to other people as you move through the city. So, you guys, in order to get to the corner of West Market and Business District, you're going to have to go through, well, you got to go up through the Business District, basically.
Okay.
So, you guys have some time to talk? What do you do?
Perhaps this calls for proper introductions.
That's fair.
Enzolio.
What does Enzolio look like? Can you describe him?
Enzolio he wears black leathers and a hooded cloak that right now he has off his head. He's an elf and, just assassin wear, typical assassin wear.
Cool.
And he's about like 5'7", so he's tall for an elf, but he's an elf. So
Yeah,
shorter than humans and much shorter than qunari.
Yeah.
So Ilva she's actually at almost as tall as Anzulio, but she's human. Fun fact, I wanted to make a bit of a taller character because I'm pretty short IRL and like I usually play short characters, but now I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a taller character. Turns out my character's actually the shortest of the entire party, so that's fun. No, but her name is Ilva Runasdotten of Edvar Hold. And her clothes are like made of light materials, light colors, because her tribe lives in the desert, and so she has to dress like for warm weather. Dark brown leather boots, and she's wearing like it's kind of like a cloak slash scarf thing, which is white and blue, which are like the colors of her tribe. And she is wearing like not really jewelry. It's like she's got feathers in her hair, and like she's got like a sort of a belt with a bird's skull hanging from it. It's all nice, naturey decoration.
Cool. Awesome. Vashran doesn't really introduce himself. He's very quiet, just looking around above all the people's heads. You see a very, very tall, well, not tall for qunari, but a 7-foot tall, gray-skinned qunari with very black eyes behind the almost porcelain-looking mask that he's wearing upon his face. You can see one of his horns has been cut off, and he not necessarily stoic, but just quiet and observant. He nods when Enzolio introduces himself, but does not offer any words.
Am I next?
Yeah, I think you're the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. You do not know my character's name yet, but he's been very, very quiet, and he's just been listening to everyone talk. He might have started out very brashly, but understanding the situation, he's just quieted down and he's gathering information at the minute. So he's not really interacting much with anybody. He's kind of just listening in to what everyone else is saying, paying attention to them. He is 6 foot tall, and you'll notice he is very heavily robed. Gloves, mask, hood up. But he does, interestingly enough, have a pair of horns atop his head. Well, one horn curving slightly up and inward, and the other looks like it's just been broken off.
And he's a skeleton?
You can't see underneath all the.
Oh, right. So I thought I heard something about a skeleton.
Was it...
You can ask. I mean.
One of the other NPCs was calling him skeleton. I think it was it Bevron?
Bevorn, yeah.
Bevorn.
So
Did he say his name? Sorry, I missed it.
Didn't say his name, I don't think.
Okay, I'm taking notes while we play.
So you there. Why was the dwarf calling you skeleton? Are you really a skeleton? Beneath all that.
If I told you that, I would have to kill you.
I'd like to see you try.
How about we do not kill each other? We need to help each other out, right? I think we should probably try and keep the peace.
I can agree to that. See.
This one is adorable.
Thank you, sir. And she gives him a nod, and she backs away.
What was your name again? You said it was Ylva?
Ylva Runasdotten of Edvar Hold. It's a pleasure to... nice to meet you, and she holds out her hand again.
Vash looks at it and just nods and goes, I am Vashran.
That's a cool name. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm not quite accustomed with your, customs.
That's all he says.
Okay.
And Zolio looks at her hand that's like held out. So he takes her hand and then shakes it so that she doesn't feel bad and just like winks at her.
She like looks at you and she's like she gives a grateful nod.
I do not understand taking each other's hands.
Oh, well, we don't really do it among our tribe either, but I've seen people outside of our tribe do it, and so I thought, never mind. So, we are looking for, and she takes out her notebook and she reads her, Dreskel's Emporium? And Zulia, you said you know the city, correct?
Hey.
What way do we go next?
All right,
Is it far from here?
It is a bit of a hike, yeah. It's gonna take, what is that, about, I want to say about an hour on foot.
Okay.
We must climb. Is there like a hill? Is there like an upward slope?
No, this city is pretty like flat.
I know it's shortcut through some very dark alleys. If you're courageous enough.
Ah, lovely. Let's go.
Sounds perfect.
So,
All right, so I guess Enzolio leads the way through some dark alleys.
yeah, you can do that. That's gonna take you like kind of through the, like the quarter, the like kind of weaving between the factories and like the western residences. But yeah, you can totally do that. Again, you see, actually in this area, there's definitely less people on the streets than there have been in the other places. But as you pass through, you see a lot of like tenement buildings to the west as you're heading north. And then to the right, you see a lot of much taller buildings. They're factories. So there's, some smoke coming out where they're working on stuff. It's anyone's guess what they're working on. But yeah, it's very dark, despite the fact that it's noon. The buildings are creating shadows as you walk through, and you see a fair amount of people that are giving you like the side eye. Others are just openly glaring.
Enzolio glares back.
So as you near the West Markets, so you're like between the factories, West Residence, and the West Market, you come across an alley. And it has been roped off, like physically with a big rope tied off, and there's a guard standing by. And as you walk past, you see some heads and some bodies with more space than there should be in between them. So 2 of each, to be precise, and some guards are examining the scene.
Are they upon the ground?
Yes.
Is this a good time to do my perception?
Yeah, you can make a perception roll.
So 11 plus 5, that's 16
Oh, dang.
as a total.
All right. So from just a quick glance, you can tell these people's heads were removed very quickly. Like they weren't sawn off. It's almost like a huge blade came down and just like snapped it cleanly. A clean cut through, which is, as an assassin, you would know is very difficult to do just with a sword.
Okay, and is it the cause of death or did it happen post-mortem?
Based on the amount of blood you see, it's safe to say that's how they died.
Must have been a very big weapon. He kind of glances over at Lady Sullivan's character when he says that.
Yeah, I was ready to go. It was not me.
Well, your blade is too clean for it anyway.
Well, the guards just
Technically,
as you
could have
guys are
cleaned it.
as you guys are lingering, the guard, female guard, she's like, move along.
Yeah, I'm not. Ilva just moves along. She's kind of looks away from the bodies and.
And Zilio kind of grabs her again and pulls her back as he just like places his hands on his hips, challenging the guard.
Oh, we're not moving. Okay, that's
This is-
what we're doing. All right.
This is guard business.
This is not what we're here for.
This is crow business.
Ugh. Dash rolls his eyes at that.
I don't know what that means.
Let me examine the bodies.
No. she says indignantly. No.
Okay.
Can I do an intimidation check?
Sure.
Convince the guards. Okay.
You can try.
D20, right?
Yeah.
Plus 1, 40. That's 14.
14. The guard she seems more annoyed than afraid. There has been a double murder. You all need to leave. Leave the guards to investigate, please.
Okay, so Enzolio is going to do a persuasion. He's going to lean on one foot. He's going to scan the guard with his eyes down and up again. He's going to wink at her and say, I'm certain you wouldn't mind being in my presence a little bit longer. See? Let me examine the bodies and you can admire me. And then he winks again. So I guess I do a persuasion roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
Smooth.
Roll persuasion.
I've got a +6 on persuasion here, so. Ah, crap! It's 2 + 6. It's 8.
Oh.
She is not impressed. And so she kind of reaches for her sword. She doesn't draw it, but she reaches for it. And she's like, I will not tell you again. Leave here.
Maybe we should do what the fine lady says.
Perhaps
Maybe.
you are just not her type, Enzolio.
And Zola's not ready to leave before he has more answered. He kind of just like grabs Ilva and like just
Oh.
holds her by the fabric so that she just can't walk away.
Okay.
And he's
Let's see.
and he's just like rubbing his chin and he's like, what's our other option? And he's looking at the others like, please somebody roll in that 20.
That's
Also
nice.
banking on that persuasion.
Do you really want me to?
See, I want to examine the bodies. It could be related.
I will try. What can you give me in return for this?
Let me look at my items. I don't have much gold.
If it'll help, I also have a +5 persuasion, so I could maybe try and help persuade the guard to let us examine the bodies.
Yeah, that could work. And Zolio could offer like a free contract.
I'm not sure a guard would appreciate that, but you could try.
No,
He
but
just
no,
was
the Vatran. I thought
Oh, okay.
Vatran was asking
He
Zolio.
did.
Oh,
Yep.
right.
So
Okay,
Enzolio can offer Vashran a free contract. If he succeeds, he'll offer a free contract, a free crow contract.
Okay, but wait. Is Vashran gonna try to persuade the guard or intimidate the guard?
Oh no, he's going to intimidate him, of course.
Okay, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. I don't think I can help with that.
Basha looks at Enzoli and just goes, fine. And walks up to the guard, looking down on the human. And are they human?
Yes, she is.
Just goes, I think you would like to give this man a chance to look at the bodies. Just with like the most dangerous glare you've ever seen. Unless it's only a 10.
Oh no.
I don't know, maybe she's intimidated. I'm so tall.
Do you have anything to add to that?
You know, it's only a +1. I thought I thought I had a proficiency in that, but well, I do, but
If you have proficiency, how can you only have... Oh, it's because your charisma is so low.
oh yeah, that explains a lot.
Okay, can I still try to help with persuasion?
We are doing so.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll Ilfa steps forward and she's a little bit nervous, but she does it anyway. And she's like, "Excuse my friends, they've been through a lot. They've lost friends. It's awful. They're stressed. You're gonna have to excuse them. See, we are kind of working on an investigation of our own, and we suspect that these awful murders." And she tries to look at the bodies, but she doesn't quite. She looks away again. We think these might be related. Would you please let us examine the bodies so we can hopefully get a lead? And I'll roll persuasion. I rolled a 2, so that's a 7.
Oh my gosh.
We are so good at this, guys.
Oh.
Wow.
All right, she's starting to get a little mad. So again, she doesn't fully draw her sword, but she does like kind of pull it out just a little, and she kind of steps forward. She's puffing. She's like taking a good hard stance. You will move along, okay? These things happen, okay? With the ongoing war between the jet rogues and the land sharks, sometimes this happens. Now go.
Ongoing
Whoa.
war? Sorry.
Sharks?
Excuse me.
What is shark?
Jet rogues and
Wait.
land sharks. Those must be like gang names. Those sound like gang names.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
is
land
gang?
sorry.
sharks and jet
You
rogues?
killed our DM a little bit.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so proud of these names.
I thought I was being dyslexic by hearing them. Jet rogues and land sharks. Those have to be. Those have to be gang names. And I have a question, Cole.
Yes.
So our rolls have denied us fabulously. Is there a way for us to like climb the building and get on the roof and then just jump down into the alley by going like around the guard?
Well, there are 2 guards currently
Gonna get arrested.
examining the bodies. So you could do that, but you'd just be dropping onto the 2 guards that are already there.
Yeah. What's the problem?
I was not paid for that type of drama.
This time, Ilfa will step back. She's like, "All right, apologies. Did not mean to offend." She holds up her hands and then she like starts moving away. And this time she'll like put her hand on Anzulio's shoulder, and she's not strong, but she tries, and she'll try to like nudge him forward, like, come on, go. We don't want to piss off the lady even more.
He kind of reluctantly shuffles after her, and then he kind of like stops her and just puts a hand on her shoulder and squeezes gently. And thank you for that speech, for your sensitivity.
You're welcome. I tried my best.
And then he kind of just like
Okay.
sighs.
However, what is it she said? She said, land sharks versus jet rogues, a war. What are land sharks? What is this a city thing?
I believe these are gang names.
Ah, I see.
Like warring families, or what exactly is a gang?
Perhaps warring families, clans, houses against each other.
I'm sure
That makes
Anzulio
sense.
knows a lot about this, considering he is a crow.
See, and these are clues. Perhaps we need to speak with jet rogues and land shark. He kind of like scowls as he's saying the name and just like looks to the side with his eyes like, yeah, and then just kind of like nods like, yeah, those are weird names.
Quick
That
question. Does anyone get the reference? No? Okay. That's okay.
So I'm so sorry.
That's
What-
okay. I laughed so hard when I came up with those.
Where is the reference from?
Yeah.
The Jets and Rogues are the Jets, and the Sharks are the gangs from West Side Story, the musical.
Oh no, sorry, not watched that. Sorry.
All right, so if you guys are moving on from there, you finally reach the like the boulevard where you would find Driscoll's Emporium. So you head up. There's a big sign that says Driscoll's Emporium, and it's very colorful. It's very fancy, and it's a fairly large building. Looks to be about 4 stories, sandstone. So it's more upper class. And so once you head out onto the main road, there are more people. And you guys are still getting looks, and people seem to be keeping their distance, and so they're like even more scrunched together than they were. You head up to the building. There's kind of like a security guard looking guy just outside the front. He eyes you, but he doesn't try to stop you or anything. You head in, and this place is, well, it's got a very high ceiling. It looks like it goes up at least 3 stories, and it looks like either a very large department store or like a small shopping mall. And there's a wide variety of different things. There's a lot of racks of clothing. There's a lot of pottery, clothing, pottery, a little bit of hardware, like rope and stuff, and it's all pretty well organized. And you got a ton of people again, just kind of walking around. There is a discernible uniform that you do see. People in like blue tunics. Most of them seem to be elves. So, what do you do?
Go talk to the elf, should we?
Ilva mostly just stays back. She's very uncomfortable in the city, being surrounded by so many people in one place, and so she's kind of nervously looking around, but she's also taking notes in the meantime. She just keeps to herself.
For clarification, so Bram Driscoll is the one we are looking for, and he supposedly sells weapons similar to the ones that killed the person that Anzuli is looking for and my companions.
No, he does business with the group that uses those weapons.
Okay.
So are we in the main part of this shop place?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not in a particular store.
Yeah, no, it's pretty open. Like, you can tell, like, it's like a Walmart. Like, you can tell where the sections begin and end.
Okay.
But it's pretty
And
big.
Did we?
I've never been in a
Did you
Walmart,
give us-
so I don't know.
Did you give us the name of the group?
There was not one that was provided.
Okay.
Well, I suppose Rashford will walk up to one of the elves that are in
Yeah.
like that outfit.
Okay.
The bluish outfit.
She seems to be organizing a cart full of different things that I guess need to go onto shelves. And so you walk up to her, and she turns around, and then she looks up at you, and then she screams.
And Zolio joins Vashran because he wants to question her also. So he places himself right behind her so that she can't escape.
Oh, that's
Oh,
terrifying.
jeez.
Vash does not look surprised that she's screaming, and just waits until she stops. Are you done?
She starts breathing heavily, and she's like, can I help you?
Yes, that is why I'm standing in front of you.
What do you need?
I'm looking for a man by the name Bram Driscoll.
The owner, he works upstairs, but he doesn't take visitors.
That is unfortunate. Which way is upstairs?
She just kind of, her arm is shaking, but she kind of points in a direction like kind of opposite from where you entered from, against that wall. There's stairs that go up.
He kind of nods a little lower than usual. Thank you. That is all. And he takes a step back.
And Zolia, what are you doing? Are you still like kind of holding her, or?
No, he kind of like pats her and says, gracias. And he takes a step back too.
She quickly grabs her cart and like scurries away. All right, so you kind of head in the direction that she pointed. Again, you're getting a lot of looks. You are a distinct group of people. Vashran, actually all of you, you've noticed you haven't seen any other qunari around.
That explains why she screamed.
Yeah, so this is like, you're not a common sight. Vash, you've been to some other Free Marches cities that have had more of a qunari population. It's always been low. Yeah, since you've been here, you haven't seen any. But
No,
you've
it's
only been
actually
here like
low
a
here.
day, so.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys head over to the stairs. You go up, and there's a landing at the second floor, which also still has more stuff, and it's got like an overlook to the first floor. And then the stairs keep going up to the third floor. There's a landing. There's not as much stuff up here. And to your right, well, there are some doors. There is a bodyguard-looking gentleman standing outside like the first one. He is a human, and he has a goatee, because why not?
So I'm assuming he's guarding the office.
That would be a safe guess, yes?
So Enzolio just walks up to him and just like takes a suave pose, and he's like, "Good afternoon, friend. I have business to discuss with the owner of this establishment." And he waits.
What business is that?
I do not reveal secrets from clients.
Vash will walk up behind Enzolio and kind of reinforce the intimidation factor.
This guy looks unimpressed. He says, "No one sees the boss without an appointment. Do you have an appointment?"
Why, yes, we do.
Name?
Vashran.
You do not have an appointment.
Enzolio of House Balazar.
You do not have an appointment.
Then we can make one right now. You and I, we make an appointment. And he kind of winks.
Roll persuasion, I guess. You like propositioning him, or
Oh, it sounds like a proposition, but he's actually not. But I mean, if the guard wants, and Zoe is always willing. So like, you'll be kind of disappointed. All right, let's hope it's better. We have 8 plus 6.
8 plus 6, that is 14. What is the nature of this appointment?
He dealt with a customer who did something to a fellow crow, and I need information, for which he was so kindly provide for me.
It's a rather delicate matter. Ilfa adds.
Can I ask a out of character question?
Sure.
Are there any like vents or visible windows to this room office?
Not from here. I'm sorry. What was the last? Oh, right. Ilva said this is delicate. All right.
It's delicate. It involves people's lives.
It always does. Listen, the boss doesn't meet just anybody who wants to talk.
Well, what makes him want to meet people then?
Usually you have something to offer. A business transaction, perhaps?
I
See.
can offer a contract. That's like
He
his
can offer a
currency.
contract.
It's like his currency. He doesn't have much gold, but he can offer contract.
Does he enjoy killing his enemies?
See,
Do we have currency? Do we have like golden stuff? Or
Some of you do.
I probably wouldn't have much.
No, I think Enzolio and Vashran are the only ones who have like a decent amount. Okay, so he's offering business transaction. And so, I'm sorry, what are you offering? You're offering a contract? Was that the last thing that was like canonically said?
Vash mentioned killing his enemies for him.
Okay, at that he kind of he hesitates. one moment. And then he goes inside the office.
Oh, well, all right.
Well, that perhaps that worked.
Most people are not so eager for assassinations.
All right.
Can
so,
I listen? Oh, unless he's already back. But I wanted to
No,
see
no.
if I can listen if they're talking.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Make
your
a perception check.
Hey, please be better this time. I rolled a 16 plus 5, so that is 21.
Dang.
Yeah, 21.
Good job.
Okay.
Nice.
So you kind of press your ear up to the door and listen, but it's farther away than you expected. So it seems like there's a decent amount of space, like between the door and wherever they are. But you do hear voices. All right. So you can't make out all the details. But it seems the bodyguard is like relaying the information that you're offering to assassinate somebody in exchange for speaking with him. And then you hear laughter. And then something is said. You can't make out what it is. But another voice, not the guard. Then he starts coming back. And so I guess
as soon as I hear footsteps, I just step back and
Right.
pretend I didn't do anything.
he cracks the door open and he kind of sticks his head through and he says, "Do you have references?"
Look at fashion.
He's looking at Enzolio.
Okay.
What was the name of the dwarf again?
Ledric Bavorn.
See, Ledric Bavor. A dwarf.
Okay. His eyes kind of narrow and then he closes the door again and retreats back into the office.
Can I listen again?
Yes. But you have to roll.
I need to-
You have to roll again. Yeah.
Natural 20, so 25.
Dang. You quickly hear, as soon as the guard says Ledric Bavorn, the other voice gets angry and is like, "That piece of, he sends me in a sack. Oh, this an idiot." All right, so then you hear some stomping. The door swings open and then there's a new guy next to the bodyguard.
Do I have time to react to the door opening?
Can Dash pull her back?
Yeah, no, as soon as you hear the stomps, you have time to, like, step back.
Okay.
Okay. I quickly whisper to whoever's beside me. He sounded very angry. I don't think they're happy with the reference.
They would have to go operate.
This guy kind of comes through, and he's wearing, it's got a healthy amount of blue and pinkish purple.
Very fancy, very
It's very
colorful.
fancy, but it's got some pink and purple, and it's very colorful. It's got some nice trim. It's very nice, but
Nice.
it's not typical like noble dress. This is very unique. And he goes, "You work for Ledric Bavorn, that cheater, that thief."
And Zolia will step up to him and he'll just place like one finger like on his chest, like just looking at the colorful, and he was like, "I am so sorry that you were cheated by this man. But we do not work for him. He was a reference. Please, let us come inside. Let us speak. I promise it will be worth your time."
Okay, roll persuasion.
Crap. 1+6.
Oh gosh. Oh, you rolled a nat 1.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, he
It's
is not
6,
impressed.
7. And Zolio's flirts are like failing today. it's okay. He has his reason why he's like lost his flair with that.
riz.
Did he have a
Yeah,
breakup recently?
exactly.
Is Hasmal in Navarra or is it Free Marches? I forget.
It's free marches. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna turn your tiny knife-ear ass around, you're gonna go back to Bavorn, and you're gonna tell him, "Don't ever send anyone at me again."
With him saying, as soon as he says knife here, can Vashran react?
Yeah.
Unless you want to say something, Holly, feel free.
I was just gonna ask, can I use my special spider senses?
Yes.
That's an insight check, I believe. Sense
Yes.
I don't think I can say quite yet. So.
Yes, you can use insight.
Shall I react
Uh-oh.
after she does that?
Yeah, you're gonna want to, because I got a 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
If it's okay, as soon as he says knife here, Vashran reaches out and grabs him by like the shirt and like pulls him up towards him and is like,
Nice.
"You're gonna want to take that back."
Roll intimidation.
Please, my dice. Oh, dirty 20, so 19 plus 1.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. He definitely seems scared. Not enough to take it back though. He's gonna be like, okay, my apologies. set me down, and we shall speak about this. Why are you here?
Vash slowly lets go of his shirt.
And Zoe just kind of quickly, 'cause he's kind of like used to the insult, but like he looks up at Vashran and just like kind of like nods and thanks, like insulting our ears, you know. So
We are here to talk to you about one of your clients.
Which client?
That is the question. He kind of looks over at Enzolia, who you know a little more about the weapons, don't you?
yeah, we do not have a name, but this person has been killing with a forked blade and using a poison. Do not torpor. We want to know who might be using that, who might be selling it.
Could have been either of the gangs. Could have been private contractors. Could have been anyone. Why are you asking me?
Because last night a crow was found dead, and apparently my new friends here, their associates also have been found dead, and we want answers. And believe me, I will not stop until I find Vittori's killer.
You are our only connection to these weapons. We had no one else to go to.
You want to see the mongas, don't you?
Who?
Vash raises his eyebrows that you can't see behind his mask.
All right. Come in. Come in. He starts rambling off. And so you walk...
What's the name that he said? The
Mongers.
Mongers.
He leads you through. First is like an ante room or like a waiting room, and then is his office. And so he leads you back into his office, and he pulls out a map of the city, and he points it out. Apparently, a lot of people are looking for these people. I don't know what they're actually called. I don't know their names. I put them in contact with people who have things to sell. Okay, I'm not involved personally. Okay, but I know where to go. So if you want to contact them, you can go to 2 places. And he marks out 2 of them on the map. One is at the complete other end of the business district, kind of between the Chantry and the East Market and the business district.
Is it that little magenta square with nothing written on it?
No, other side.
Oh.
In the business district, the blue?
Yeah,
business district. Okay.
So he makes like a circle there, and then the other is in Uptown. So this is like the Noble District. That is near like the little purple square. And he goes, this one it's a building that's currently for sale. No one's using it, except actually, yes, they are. So you could head there. It's not marked. It just has a for sale sign. And it's, well, the only one on that block. So should be pretty easy. The other one, well, there's a man living here, son of a noble, name's Yusuf Kashi.
And Yusuf Kashi lives in Uptown or in the business district?
Uptown.
All right.
He lives there. He's more of a liaison, I suppose you could call him.
And are the Mongers the ones that you said that lived on the other side or in the other side of the business district? Is that who? The
Mongers, he explains, they just offer bounties whenever someone has something magical to sell, okay? So sometimes when I send people to meet them, they have them meet there. Other times they'll have to talk to Yusuf, and he'll make some kind of arrangement, usually outside the city.
Does that mean he kills to get a magical item?
Yusuf? No, that idiot. Like he could kill anybody. No, but the Mongers, sure. Oh, and I don't know what they're actually called. The Mongers is just sort of a nickname.
I see.
Are there any cases of when they do not kill someone? Like escapees or anything like that?
I haven't heard of any kidnappings. That doesn't mean they don't happen, though. I know they take animals.
Do they?
So they just. Oh, sorry.
No, and Zola just kind of like looks at Ilva and like kind of like he starts like speaking and then he stops and like he kind of like pulls her forward because he's thinking of the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ilva just kind of she steps forward and she's like, so what happens to the animals that they kidnap? Do they sell them, I presume?
No idea. I've never stuck around long enough to find out. I take my finder's fee and I leave. I don't know why
see.
this guy's voice keeps changing. I'll try to be better about that.
After that, Ilva just kind of looks disappointed and she steps back again. Thank you.
Lecter, this is the last guy that Nadia talked to. You have anything to add here?
I don't know if I revealed the name yet, but
Well, that's fine.
yeah, it's Lecter, guys. Let's pretend he said it. Yeah.
I mean, or we just don't know. I mean, the players know, but the characters don't.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I'm thinking.
cool. Right, so
She would have met with
Don't
him last
know.
night if that helps.
okay, yeah, now my brain's going blue. Last night, by any chance, did you meet with a mourn watcher? A human woman, if that helps.
Nadia. I liked her.
Where is she?
Oh, I sent her to this one in the business district, the one I just told you about.
I see. In healthy condition?
When last I saw,
She was not concerned or anything like that?
no idea. I couldn't say.
You said that she was nice, that you like her. Why?
Because she was nice. A lot nicer than these two. He points at Vash and Zolio.
That is true. That is very
Dash scoffed.
true. These two, I do not know them. I am not associated with them. But I am looking for Nathia. Is there any information you can give me that will aid me in finding her? Beyond where she went? Like, was there anyone following her? Anything like that?
He says, I met with her here and then she went. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Well, thank you for that information.
And Zolio kind of purses his lips, and he says, "Do you know the name Roland Lachlan?"
The noble from Tanterville, right? Why?
See, he was my job last night. It was a success, but I am guessing someone wanted revenge on us crows who killed him. Perhaps you could tell me who his associates were?
You could ask the other Tanterville nobles. Solomon Freelek, Judith Engaham. Is that going to be all? Because I have other business to attend to.
Vash
Ilva just kind of looks up at the rest. And,
Vash
yeah.
is doing the same thing.
yeah.
And so there's also looking around.
I suppose this is all for now. She gives a quick nod and she walks out of the office.
Vash will follow her, ducking out of the doorway.
Yeah, like,
And Zillow kind of like glares, and then he follows them.
So you guys are just leaving the building?
Yeah, which location do we want to head to first, guys?
So we've got the place and let me grab the map. Yeah, we've got the place in the business district, which is it's a house for sale, but people still use it.
Building for sale, not a house.
The building. Yeah. We've got that, or we've got well, so the building is being used by people when they meet for like for when they have a deal, right?
Yes.
And it seems to be along the way to the other place too, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
We could check there, but there's a chance that there's no one there now. So if there's no one there, we could always go to Yusuf Kashi's, because that's his house, right? Or yeah, that's his house.
In Uptown, yeah.
There's probably a bigger chance that he's gonna be home, so that we're gonna get someone to actually speak to. But we could investigate the building that's for sale.
Vash looks a little nervous about the idea of going uptown, but nods in agreement.
Should we head to the empty building first?
We could investigate it while it's empty and then return to investigate when there are people meeting there.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Perhaps when we investigate the building, chances are low, but perhaps we could find information about their next dealings.
Very well.
I agree.
It's worth a shot, I would say.
is that the place that he said the Natia was going to, or was?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, Lecter's 100% in.
So I guess we just start heading there then.
All right.
As we are walking there, I don't know if something's happening, but as we're walking there, Ilva kind of wants to strike up a conversation with Lecter. She doesn't know his name yet, but she just kind of like walks up to him, so like, excuse me, Mr. Sorry, what's your name?
It is Lecter.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Lecter. And she doesn't hold out a hand this time. She just nods. So your friend, you said she was a mourn watcher?
Yes, that is true.
So, Are you a Mourn Watcher as well, then?
Technically, I do contract work, let's say.
Ah, so forgive my ignorance, but is it correct that spirits live in your hold as well?
This is also true. Yes. Why?
Ah. Oh, just no reason. My people are very close to spirits. I'm just interested. That's all.
If you have questions, I am willing to answer.
Thank you. She smiles and she nods, and she doesn't have any questions right now, but she'll keep that in mind.
As they're walking as well, Yulva, you notice that Vash keeps glancing at you, but isn't like quite ready to say something.
Vash Ren, it was correct.
He looks a little surprised that you dressed him. Yes.
Is everything okay?
What is your concern with these animals you brought up?
You mean my whole beast?
Yes. I mean, what is that?
Our whole beast is very important for my people. We consider them kin, and they live in our hold as the rest of our people do. Basically, our tribe's well-being depend on their well-being, and we consider them. I'd say we consider them sacred. But our whole beast has been stolen. At least, it's missing, and well, I am convinced that the people that I saw close to the border, the people that also attacked your people, I'm convinced that they have stolen our whole beast. And frankly, I'm quite worried, and I hope. No, I need to find our whole beast because my people depend on it.
I see. It is odd they would also attack my company.
Yes.
He, seems like his question has been answered.
Ilva just kind of she returns to her own thoughts and she keeps walking.
Lecter suddenly just starts speaking. It is interesting that there is such what's the word? Versatility to their machinations. They do not seem to care where they are taking from. That is all.
I agree. They do not seem to care. They have no discrimination against the lives they take.
Precisely.
I think it's strange that no one seems to know where they come from. They're not a cult. They're not a gang, correct? They're no mercenaries. What are they then?
I was unable
Not
to
a
tell
common
when they
enemy.
attacked us.
Did they question out of character, were they wearing some kind of uniform? Did they wear like specific type of clothes? Is there anything
There were no
that
distinguishing like emblems or anything like that. It was very generic, but it was like uniform. Like it wasn't haphazard the way bandits would be. And Vashran, from what you saw, they definitely moved like they were coordinated, like they were experienced.
They
Okay.
definitely seemed experienced, he says.
I think I have details, but it's more so related to the item that was stolen. Can I give that, or?
Your call.
Okay. Just in case he didn't actually know about it, that was more for me.
Oh, yeah.
There was one thing. The inhabitants of the necropolis pointed out that they saw a qunari and two humans robbing an item from one of the graves.
A qunari, you say?
Yes. As well as using blood magic.
Oh,
At that, Vash definitely, like, kind of winces visibly.
So we know that they are mages. However,
Explain
they
a
did
lot.
not kill anyone with blood magic, as far as we are aware.
Ilha just grabs her notebook and starts writing down the details that you're describing.
Yeah, and Zolio kind of scowls and is like, it would explain how they have great skill to kill a crow, and not just any crow, a mage.
That would make sense.
Sorry, did you say all three of them were using magic?
It is unclear. Someone was using blood magic, but I do not know.
Alright, thank you.
Do you know the items that were stolen?
A unique amulet, as far as I'm aware. I do not know why, only that it was important to the person it was buried with.
So they steal an amulet, they steal a ring, and a staff. What other magical items have they stolen? And a whole beast.
They took some of my companions, though not magical.
Why would they...
I do not like this.
If it's just for money, why would they take people too? Ransom?
Well, you were told they were buying from anyone who wanted
Oh,
to
they were
sell
buying.
them magic items.
Wait. Oh, so the mongers are the group buying,
Yes.
but we don't know if those are the people that stole and attacked.
I guess you don't know that for sure?
Okay.
So maybe the mongers are also killing and stealing and then doing the reselling.
Maybe. Yeah.
And maybe the ones buying are the jet rogues and the land sharks.
Good point.
It is a
So
lot of effort to. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's a lot of effort to steal all of these different items and to sell them. There are easier ways to obtain things.
See,
I just do not
Yes.
understand what my group had to do with all this.
Or our hold beast, for that matter.
or Vittore.
They were daft to attack the Velokas.
So, you guys are talking about this as you head... Do you want to head back the way you came? Like, how do you want to get to this, like, the little triple intersection there?
Can we walk past the dead bodies again?
Yeah, you can head back that way. How do you want to...
For sure, Enzolio's like leading us that way without saying anything, right? Like,
The good point. You know, like just we need to try our luck again. Maybe the guard has calmed down. Maybe she'll start fuming and seething once she sees us. But maybe
Start flirting again.
a few new rolls might. I
Worth a
hope you
shot.
don't mind. I took a slight detour.
Well, are you just, like, walking straight back up to the guard? Or do you, like... Now that you
Just
know that
walking
it's
fast?
there, you can, like, go to the other... Try to find another way if you want.
we could try walking from the other side of the alleyway, maybe.
Yeah, was it a dead end or does it open up on the other side with more rope?
On the other side, it kind of, like, curved. So you don't know where it led out, but, like, you can go around the buildings and try to find it.
So we could potentially climb the buildings and just travel that route.
Yes. How do you want to go about climbing?
Ladder?
Climb side a building. Maybe there's some like tiles that are loose or something.
Or maybe there's like
Ashran's, like-
vines.
Ashran's like 7 feet tall, right?
Yes.
Oh, you
I'm
want to
6
climb
feet
on my
tall.
shoulders?
Yeah, it's feasible.
All right.
It is feasible. I don't know how tall the buildings are.
The closest building to said alleyway is 3 stories.
Oh, that's a bit taller than.
How many feet is that?
Can we enter it?
I mean, do we have rope? I'm sure some of us have rope, right? I think I definitely do have rope.
I probably have rope. I don't have any items written down for my character, but like
It
Oh,
is
like-
a
I have
garment.
probably have
rope.
rope.
I have
so-
rope and I have a crowbar.
Like
So we could definitely break in, climb stairs, and just,
Wait,
go the
is there a
old-fashioned
window?
way.
There are windows. The main door would be locked from the inside. It is a garment factory.
Ooh.
Ilva is not very enthusiastic about climbing. She's like she kind of looks up at how high the building is, and she's like, is this really necessary?" She kind of laughs nervously.
And
Maybe
Zola
not.
just kind of like creeps up behind her, like, I'll make sure you don't fall. Don't worry.
Ah,
Do you not know how
Okay.
to climb?
All right. So,
no,
who-
I know how to climb perfectly well. It's just it's so high.
you grew up in the
You're-
mountains.
Your Helding beast is a bat. It is always up high, no?
Our beast is, but we are not. I know I grew up in the mountains, but we haven't lived there for years at this point. Look, I've always been afraid of heights. All right,
You could keep watch from the ground, I suppose.
that's a great idea. I will keep watch from the ground, down here. Yes.
Then you can
So,
make a special sound if guards arrive.
who is climbing the building?
Vashran and Zilio, right?
Yeah.
Is
Wait, so
Lecter
Vash-
coming with us?
Is
Lecter's got -1 athletics, so maybe he's not.
all right. So, Vashran, you're just helping Enzolio up, or are you climbing too?
I will also climb. I mean, I can help at the same time. I think.
Okay. Then, all right,
Give me a
because it's
boost.
3 stories, here's how we're going to do it. Enzolio, I want you to make an athletics check with advantage. So roll
Okay.
twice and take the higher number.
So the first roll is a 14 plus 1. That's 15. And the second roll is a 9 plus 1. That's 10.
Okay, so you take the 15. So that's a success. Now you got to make one more roll. This time you don't have advantage.
I have a 7.
Okay.
Don't fall on my head. And
Believe me, I do. Falling on your head and your horns is the last thing I want to
You know,
do.
if you had rolled a 1, I might have done that. But
we like being impaled.
how's your acrobatics?
Oh, plus 1.
Plus 1. All right, that's not much better. But look up and see a qunari butt. Roll acrobatics just to see if you take any damage.
I want a roll to be higher or to be low.
Be higher.
Be higher the
Always
better.
I.
I have a 16 plus 1, so that's 17.
17. Okay, so you save it. So you don't take any damage. I'll say you fell back down to where Vashran helped you up. All right, you can make
Okay,
one
good.
more athletics check, and if you fail this, you fail.
For a crow, you're a little clumsy.
Under the circumstances, I think it's understandable.
Oh.
And I have a 2.
Oh,
gosh.
no.
Was that a 2 total?
No, 2 plus 1.
Okay.
Oh, 3.
All right, so you fall. You're gonna take 3 points of damage.
Where do I mark this?
Up at your hit points.
As this is happening, Ilva just looks up from her nice card session with Lecter, and she's like, "You guys okay up there? Do you need help?"
Well, you're
The crow might.
All right, so Vashran, you're gonna make 2 athletics checks now.
Okay.
First is to get halfway up, and then the next is to get to the roof.
Okay, we got a 9 for the first one.
You don't make it.
All right.
And Enzolio falling, well, there's a loud bang.
Oh.
Somebody's gonna come around the corner.
Mierda.
This is another guard. This is a man. He's taller. He seems to be wearing like higher rank armor. And he goes, "What's going on over here?"
Has he spotted Enzolio and Vashran?
Yeah, he like kind of pokes his head around the corner and he sees all of you.
Ah, crap.
Intimidation.
Yeah. Intimidate him, quick.
Yeah, I was thinking of something clever to say, but I can't think of it.
Lecter steps in front of everybody and just stands there menacingly because I don't think he can look tough in just a bunch of robes. Nothing to see here, my friends. No, that's deception, wouldn't it be? No, there's nothing to see here, my friend. I don't
Okay.
know.
Jedi mind trick.
Okay, so
Yeah,
is that gonna be? Sorry, is it gonna be an intimidation roll? I'm assuming.
Intimidation intended. He says something clever. Let's assume. I don't know.
Okay. Can
Uh,
I,
You can
as
wait. I'm
as-
sorry. For Lecter, you can choose whether or not you want it to be a deception or intimidation. Whatever you
Oh.
have higher end, you can use.
Oh god.
while he's saying what he's saying, can I want to like walk up to him? I put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna cast guidance. So he gets a 1d4 ability check of choice. So you can use the extra 1d4.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
okay, good.
Okay, right. I'll make it intimidation because deception is not good. 6.
Was that 6 total?
All.
Oh gosh.
Wait, no. 7 total. Sorry, 7.
Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
And Zolio has stealth, so can he just vanish?
No,
And,
this
like,
isn't Dragon Age
sneak.
Origins. You can't just turn invisible.
Okay, I'm gonna try something. I will just turn around and shout out to. So Vashran's on the roof? No, or
No,
he's
I
climbing?
did not
didn't
make
make
it
it.
up. I'm like on the
crap,
ground still, I think.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn around and shout out. Did you find him yet? And I'm trying to look very panicked and worried, and I turn around to the guard. Sorry, I lost my cat, and I think he's on the roof. He's got. Sorry.
That's crazy
I'm
you
so
were
sorry.
thinking that, 'cause that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that this young woman lost her cat.
Make a
Nice,
deception
perfect.
roll.
Okay.
Vash is just standing there like awkwardly.
Wait, I rolled a 40, but that's without my deception.
Yeah.
That's a 17 total.
Oh dang. Okay. He just kind of looks at you all very strangely, and he says, "Keep it down," and then he turns around.
We will. Thank you. Thank you. She breathes a sigh of relief.
Your cat, huh?
Well, that's the first thing I could think of.
Not bad.
Well thought of, my friend.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, you guys have kind of blown your chance to get up on the roof.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we should move on, guys.
Can I just
Yeah,
break
good
in
idea.
through a window? Is that okay?
I think they're gonna hear that.
Yeah, you're gonna get in a lot of trouble for that, but I mean, I'm not gonna stop you from doing it.
I'm gonna see if I can make it quiet.
Oh,
I don't think I can.
Well, is
Or we could potentially perhaps go back when it's dark.
oh.
Yeah, what does stealth do exactly?
I don't know why I'm encouraging this.
Like, if it's only
rolling
wanted to
stealth
be
doesn't
stealthy.
help after you've been caught.
Perhaps
One
we
could
move
always
on.
try.
Yes, I think that's an excellent idea. We should just go to the building, see what we can find there.
Well, how far away from there now? 'Cause-
You're still like an hour away.
Oh, great.
Because you
Keep
went back the
going.
way you came, you're still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, can we like try and peek inside like a window or in a letterbox? I don't know, a letterbox or anything like that.
I mean, if you look
Is
in the
there
window,
any-
people are just kind of making garments.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Can I use my perception maybe, or I don't know if perception or insight would like maybe try to detect more than we had last time?
You've rolled all you can for this encounter.
Yeah.
All right. Let us move on then.
Yeah.
We have no choice.
Yes.
We'll have to come back.
So you head on back through the business district. Again, people are watching you. What's everyone's passive perception?
10.
16.
15.
It's 13.
Okay. So as you're going through the center of the business district, you spy someone scurrying up on a rooftop.
Okay, as I see that, I put my hand on whoever's like beside me, the person closest to me, and I'm grabbing their attention. I'm like pointing at the person that I saw, if I'm on time.
Yep.
Look over there.
Vash maybe was next to her.
For sure.
Yeah, sure.
So you
Hey.
look up and let's see. Do you
Yeah, I like
notice? You notice a quiver of arrows.
Oh,
Not common for like workers to have. But he quickly disappears, and it didn't look like he was looking at you. More that he was just kind of moving up there.
okay. So was I on time? Did Vashran see that as well?
Yes.
Okay. That
Vash
was
probably saw
strange.
hardly any of it because he was shocked that you touched him. He like kind of
Oh.
like moves aside a little bit.
No, no, there was someone up on the roof.
I think I saw a glimpse.
They were armed. At least they were carrying a quiver. Definitely not just a worker. What were they? I'm trying to see if I can see him again, but I'm assuming not.
He has not reappeared.
Huh.
Which way were they headed?
Did I see?
Yeah, from where you are south.
Okay. I point at the way he went. I say, I think he went south.
Did you see what he was wearing?
Did I? Apart from the
Not
the
very
quiver with arrows.
clearly. No, it would have just been like kind of dark leathers.
Nah,
This-
no, nothing stood out. But the only thing I noticed was that he was wearing a quiver with arrows.
Well, this is a city and there are plenty of assassins, but it might be worth checking out.
You think he was an assassin?
Well, I mean, he was on a roof carrying arrows.
Good point.
What does the assassin think?
Had I seen what he was wearing, I could have seen if he was a crow or not.
I
This-
didn't quite see. Sorry.
I would need more information. He could be a crow, but then why not seek me out unless he was working against my house?
I don't think he was looking at. I don't think he saw us anyway. So
Are we heading in that direction that he was going?
No, other direction.
Perhaps we just keep it on the top of our mind and continue on.
good idea. I'll try to keep an eye out for the person. I'll just occasionally just look at the rooftops,
Okay.
see if I spot him.
All right. So you guys keep heading on, and you're coming up to the boulevard where the building for sale is, and he kind of pointed it out to you on the map. I think that's a good place to end it as you're coming up on this building for sale.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
sounds good.
All right. Thank you all for joining us on this first part of Dungeons and Dragon Age. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.